But if you didn't watch it, I'd be mad. So I'm going to walk on this edge to make it even more difficult. Can't help wondering, I know there's something wrong with me. You've got to pay. Oh, that's f***ed it. So we're 15 minutes out of Galway and the traffic's started already. My idea of hell. So I'm here in Galway. I got out of the van, set off in the direction for the first thing, which was a park. And I've got literally round the corner. I just stopped and I thought, why am I doing this? I don't like cities. I don't like them. I've seen cities. They're all, well, they're not all much of a muchness actually. The ones in Eastern Europe are pretty incredible compared to the ones over this side, if you like. What it costs me, I don't mean financially, I mean mentally, to be somewhere like this, overcrowded, and to see a few man-made monuments, it doesn't weigh up. Do you know what I mean? If you think about what I've just looked at, what I've just seen, where I've just been, where I woke up this morning, and all that gives me, it's just give, you know what I mean? This is like I have to pay a price to go and see something that doesn't actually float my boat. So, no, I'm not going to do it. So, I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it ever again now. I've decided that's it. Not unless it's something really special, do you know what I mean? But maybe Galway is. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to get some pictures off Google Maps now, and I'm going to put them up on the screen there, as if I've been to Galway. I might even superimpose me into those pictures to make it look like I were there. Hey, where to next? So half an hour later, and I'm still trying to get out of Galway. This were a big mistake. Why did I do it? Why? So we're heading towards the Cliffs of Moher this morning. This is a major tourist spot, but it's not the highest cliffs, the tallest cliffs, sea cliffs in Ireland. It just is the most popular place to come. What? You're kidding me, right? I don't care, I'm going for it. Epic, I don't know what is. And that is it. I'm a little off piste here. I know it doesn't look like I am, but it will boarded off saying not to come this way. I'm not going any close to the edge here. So that is the view, that's it. There's no point in me walking behind it all now, so I'm going to go back. So that's where I've just walked to. It's beautiful, isn't it? I particularly love days like this. It's the kind of day where, in my old life, with weather like this, temperatures like this, it'd be a meh day, you know? It'd just be a nothing kind of day. So it makes it all the more important to me, all the more precious that I've made a day like that now with this new lifestyle. That's just like, I mean, it's been incredible, and it's only 2 o'clock. Look at that. So lucky. It's not luck, it's a lot of disasters to get here. A lot of hard work, a lot of hardship, sacrifice, determination. But it's nothing that you can't do, if you want to. So yesterday I walked up the Cliffs of Moher and then went back to Doolin, where I got this thing in my head that I'm in Ireland. I would really fancy going to a Irish pub, having a couple of pints of Guinness whilst listening to some traditional Irish music, and it turned out that there are a couple of choices where I was, and also that I could leave the van, keep the van overnight in their car park. So off I went to a pub. I went a little bit early doors. It was going to be another hour before the music started. and I don't usually drink these days, so after 2 pints I was absolutely blathered. I said to the barman, yeah, I'll come back, I'm just going to go have a quick nap. And then I woke up this morning at about 7 o'clock, completely missed the music, so that's one box that's not ticked. At the moment we're just about to pass Limerick. I'm not going to go into Limerick because you know I don't like cities. I'm learning. I have been to Limerick before, many years ago. I went for doing the city break where I was staying in Limerick in a hotel. I really quite enjoyed the place actually. It's got a little river that runs through it. There were swans in the river, and it must have been about this time of year because I remember there were conkers on the floor falling out of the trees. But yeah, we're going to miss that. We're going to head on back out towards the Atlantic west coast. It's a beautiful morning. I tell you what I'm missing my motorbike. I've not had a chance to ride it as much as I thought I would do, purely because of the weather. It's either been raining, I'm a bit of a fair weather rider, but the winds as well, the winds have been so strong it put me off. So that might have to be something for when I come back next time. So I've come to have a wander around Adare, which is Ireland's prettiest village. Not allowed in there. That is a busy road. So that was the best 2-minute walk I've had all day so far. Adare, it is pretty, what I've seen, you know, but the main road that runs through it is just like a motorway. It's constant, the noise from it is horrific. And I've got to be honest, I'm sorry Adare, but I have seen places at least as pretty as here. There's not a right lot here, to be fair, just this busy motorway. Okay, that's not true. There's a castle, there's some monk place, there's a few other little things like that dotted about here, and there's some thatched roofed cottages that I've seen. So I suppose there is, if that's the kind of thing you want to see. I find it difficult when I've been seeing so much beauty in nature that's just natural to then admire man-made stuff. I do appreciate it still. I do think, you know, especially when you're looking at these old buildings, but still, yeah. See, the difficulty is you're looking at old buildings. I probably won't put this in the video because but I'm looking at these old buildings now and I see how, you know, the hierarchy of the day, the immense wealth that was like generally through birthright, and the loss of life, because life was extremely cheap here in them days, to build those structures and to maintain the lands for these silver spoon people. So I admire the architects that have designed these buildings, and I feel for the poor people who had to labour to build these buildings. That's kind of what I see. I'm turning out right miserable. So I'm going to have to do some pretty snazzy reversing. There's no way I can do a 3-point turn here. So in case you're wondering, over there, way over there, is Canada. If you can hear me, it's actually getting difficult to stand up now with this wind, so I'm going to walk on this edge to make it even more difficult. So you can actually get a ferry from somewhere, I think round the corner there, from Dingle to these islands, which are the Blocky Islands. It's incredible, isn't it? Can you see how there's the stone walling all across the island, just as if it were part of the mainland. The lengths that people go to, eh? Can't help wondering, I know there's something wrong with me, but I wonder if there's a statistic for how many sheep have rolled off the edge over the years. If you know, or if there's a website for it, which there probably would be if there is such a thing, will you let me know in the comments? It's bugging me now. Oh, what a view. Look at those bits jutting out. This is a location where they filmed one of the scenes in one of the Star Wars. I'll find out and I'll put it on screen for you. It does actually remind me so far a little bit of in one of the later ones where Luke Skywalker were found in his latter years. Wonder if I'll find him. I'll use the Force. Whew. Oh wow. Hello sheeps. It's alright. It's only me. I'm really reluctant to go near any kind of edge with these gusts that keep coming at me. Right, so we're going to go down there, or attempt to. I think it's going to start raining, so let me tell you about it now. Why have I come here? Apart from the epic scenery, there's another significance, and the Star Wars thing as well. There's another significance, and that is when I get over there in a minute, as long as I don't get blown off the cliff, I will be stood at the westernmost point of Europe, mainland Europe. It's going to rain any second, I think. Next stop over there is Canada. Well, after these islands, that is. Wow. Now, you can probably see there's like a knife edge going on there. I ain't doing that today, it's too windy. This is as far as we go. It's not too shabby, eh? So the chicken's in the slow cooker, and I've just come round the corner to park up here after going to try to find Luke Skywalker. Look at that. I'm going to stay here tonight and hopefully catch the sunset. You watch, it's going to be really cloudy, isn't it? Right, we're going to try and catch this sunset. Means I've got to do this walk again. Hopefully, and there's a big cloud coming over. You watch, right? That cloud will come right over just as I get up there and the sun's at the point that I'm wanting to see. Oh my God. Yeah, I don't think it's happening. We've got a big cloud. Still pretty though. It's not happening. As the Irish folk would say, God loves a trier, but not today. Wow. Look at them clouds. I think I'm going to go home and watch The Last Jedi and see if I can recognise where I am. Recognise. And there's home, can you see? Home sweet home. Ooh, this is a bit exciting. Right, so the chicken thighs have been done in the air fryer, and I've just let them cool a little bit, and then I've taken all the chicken off the bone. And tonight we're going to be watching some Jedi thing, I can't remember which one, The Last Jedi, and I want some crisps to go with it. And we have the bonus of some free crisps, chicken skins. Normally people either leave them on and eat them, or they throw them away, or they buy chicken thighs that are off the bone without the skin, pay extra for that. don't do that anymore. The chicken skins, all you need to do is stick them in an air fryer for, I don't know, 5 or 10 minutes, and you've got like low carb, super healthy crisps for free. The original road before the tarmacked it. Oh wow, I'm glad I walked down here. It is pretty spectacular, that, isn't it? Yeah, we're going to have to go for a little unplanned stroll around here, I think. I can't just drive past here, I can't. You've got to pay. Oh, that's f***ed it. Kilorglin, I think we're at now. This looks really lovely, doesn't it? Might actually come back. Look at it, it looks fantastic. Wow. I'm liking this a lot. We're only 12 minutes away from our destination. And it's 12 o'clock midday, so we might be a little late to do what I wanted to do today. Actually, I'll do a little research when we get there. Basically, we're at a mountain. I don't know that much about the mountain. I don't know where it ranks in Ireland for its height. The reviews that I've read, it looks pretty challenging. You can't just doff on a pair of trainers and get yourself up there. Right, well, we've just turned the corner and there's some mountains, so that's good. I'm doing it again. I have to check my sat-nav settings, I think. I'm thinking I'm probably too late to climb these mountains today. I think I'm going to need a good 8 hours, 8.5 hours to go up and come back down. So, and it's 12 o'clock now. It gets dark now at 6 o'clock, so there's no chance really. Well, they do say it's not about the destination, it's the journey. It's tight. You see, gave me the finger. Everyone gives you the finger. I can't help wondering if I've put the wrong destination in. Because I feel like I'm going to someone's farmhouse. This can't be right, surely. Well, I'm amazed. It looks like this is the right place.
The destination is on your left.
There's only me mad enough to come up here from the looks of it. Right, I need a coffee and a spot of breakfast before we go outside, I think. Kettle. I still have a habit, I don't know if you can tell, I've still got a habit of putting my head down a little bit. You know, like, and I don't need to, because even that, unless I stand on tiptoe, I can stand up straight. A bit of pepper, salt. So I couldn't resist. Now I'm here. We're just doing a little walk. Like I said, I haven't got time to go right the way over the top. Might do tomorrow, we'll see. But I can stay here tonight. I am staying here tonight. I'm parked sideways, but there's loads of parking spaces free, so I don't think it's a problem. So we're just going to go on a little walk up here to see a lake. Could potentially be an opportunity to do some wild swimming in the morning before breakfast. So it's a bit soggy underfoot at the moment because we've had so much rain in a very short period of time just recently. It reminds me of a few years ago. I turned up to go on a walk with a walking club, and it had been raining for like the week or two before. So anyway, I turned up at this meeting point, didn't know anybody, and I had my wellies on, and you should have seen people looking down the noses at me. They were all there with the rab stuff on and all this expensive gear, and I had my wellies on. Anyway, 8 miles later, they were all asking me where I'd got my wellies from. I kind of feel like a winner when I've got my wellies on and I come across some mud, water, whatever that I just wade through. It's the best feeling in the world. I loved it when I was a kid, and that hasn't changed one little bit. Oh, I wish I'd put them on now. Right, got a bit of info for you. Cairn Hill. This is the mountain that people are coming here to climb, and it is the highest mountain in the whole of Ireland. Yes, it is. Unintentionally, and I don't know why, picked up saying extra words. I love this about the Irish way of speaking. It's so poetical. They add words in that there's no need for whatsoever. It's also like that in the spelling of some of the words. There's certain letter combinations where if it's at the beginning of a word, it's just there just for artistic license. The Irish, when they're talking, also have a way of adding words just for the sake of saying them. So they do. For example, see what I did there? I just think it's wonderful. So I do. To be sure, we all know that one. Look at this. That is beautiful. So it is. Now I wanted to be getting on with some stuff today on the computer. I just can't resist coming out. This is the problem. So there's 2 reasons why my videos don't come out very regular. One is because I'm absolutely rubbish at making the videos, i.e. in the process, probably in the output as well, but the process of making a video. I kind of have an idea of what I'd like to do often, and then it takes a lot of research, trial and error, and there's a load of stuff that I try and do and I spend hours trying to do it, and I just give up on it in the end because I can't get it to do what somebody on YouTube is going, oh, it's dead easy, just do this, click that, press this, stand on one leg, pat your tummy while rubbing your head, and it'll do that, and it doesn't seem to work for me. So I spend absolutely hours and hours for every 15-minute-ish video that I produce, and my only reward is when you give me a thumbs up to say that you liked it, and your comments, of course. I mean, I love your comments. You'll probably notice that all my comments are positive. That's because I just delete the ones that aren't positive because I can. So show me some love. It's a lot of work, it's a lot of effort. I do enjoy it, and I do it initially. It came from wanting to document things for myself for when I'm older, and I can look back and relive these experiences through these videos. And then early on, back in the day when I was building my Vauxhall Vivaro little camper van, learning how to do it, I made a video and put it on YouTube. People, not loads, you know, but people did watch and like it and give me positive comments, and that was kind of nice. And yeah, it just feels now like with this little community of you all that I'm not here walking on my own, because I've got someone to say, oh, look at that, isn't that amazing? And I think that's what I would miss a lot if I was here without you guys here. So when I say in my little write up here and there, thanks so much for coming along and keeping me company, I really do mean that. I mean, here I am walking on the highest mountain in Ireland, talking to myself effectively. Now, because you're going to watch this, it means I'm not mad. But if you didn't watch it, I'd be mad. What are they doing? Probably scared to come up here because a madman talking to himself. So, when you video yourself, there's a definite, I'd call it a downside, whereby you see things in yourself that you weren't otherwise aware of. For example, I've noticed when I'm editing videos, it's a case of I'll start saying something and I don't finish that sentence at all. Completely say a few words into it and then start with something completely. I might be doing it now, I wouldn't know, but it's just how it is. So I've edited some of those out, and I am wondering whether I should just leave them in, because what that'll do is it'll help to create a community of like-minded people here on YouTube, of people who just don't ever, and then what we can do is feel better together that we're just the kind of people who never finish. Let me know in the comments what you think. Should I edit them out? Good morning. What? Honestly, if I'd have known it were like this, I probably wouldn't have come this way. Thank you so much for coming along with me on my journey and keeping me company. I really do appreciate it. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to join me on future episodes.